back to the Nonic Nonsense Podcast, a show where we have made it 50 episodes and have not been canceled. I am Kat Gold.
I am Sean William Davis. Sorry, Michael Materdomini. This bit is going to continue because he's shirtless, just wearing a suit. Welcome to the Nonnies Volume 2.
Oh my God, we've made it.
Come on, award show.
The award show that's just as legitimate as the Broadway World Awards.
Damn right. Who came in last? Let's see. You know?
Oh, God.
So, Kat, do you just want to hop straight into this?
Well, I want to see. It's been a minute since we recorded. How are you? What are you up to?
Me? God.
Yeah, you.
Bodyguard. Bodyguard started yesterday, and Tony is not singing or dancing in the show, so Homie was left out of rehearsal today. So that's why we're able to film. But yeah, no, Bodyguard's great. Choreo is fucking crazy. And Rachel can sing. So it's exciting. It's gonna be fun, and people are like, "It's the Bodyguard. How good!" It's gonna be a great show. So super lit. And now that the contracts are signed or like letter of intents are given out, do you think I can announce what I'm doing so far? Or
Podcast, we can do whatever the fuck we want.
damn right. All right, so I'm gonna be in Catch Me If You Can as Agent Cod in the ensemble. I'll be in the ensemble of Frozen, and I'll be a male authority figure in Hairspray. But that's it so far because no other theaters have done their auditions yet that I'm interested in going for. So trying to fill out that January time slot. People are, listening out. Bada bing, bada boom.
Let's Dad stays employed. Dad stays gainfully employed.
What about you, Kat Gold? Any news, updates?
News? I don't know about news. We finally closed the 2024-2025 Disenchanted tour in Cali.
Almost drove off a cliff.
Never forget. The six of us that were in the car will never forget the Nacimiento Ferguson Road off of the fucking Pacific Coast Highway. We will never forget. No, so we closed the tour, and I came off of that thing and I was like, bitch, I get a break. I get a fucking break. I don't have to do fucking jack all. I was like, I'm taking the summer off. I'm gonna do nothing after Disenchanted. What happened? I immediately started going through callbacks and I can say this because I don't think I got it because it's been 3 business days and I haven't gotten an on hold from the casting team, which means I spent $500 transporting myself back and forth for multiple rounds of callbacks up until the final callback for the Chicago National Tour for Mama Morton and didn't book it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm dying on the inside. And there goes half of my fucking paycheck from California. Boom. And it goes
to the universe. Jesus Christ. Well,
I love my job. I love
nonsense.
But in positive news, Disenchanted is coming back in the fall.
Boom! That gets 3 big booms.
I think we're doing like a major leg throughout the Midwest and stuff. And I think in the spring it's coming back to West Coast. I don't think it's going to be in the East Coast for a minute.
Disenchanted tour round 3, Alaska.
Listen, if they could be like, we're going to every single fucking state, including Alaska and Hawaii, I'd be so fucking thrilled.
Hawaii Disenchanted would go hard.
It would. Oh my God. Yes. And I would be hard for it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, speaking of hell yeahs, let's get into these goddamn awards. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think that we should start off with the funniest onstage moment. Kat, would you like to take that away?
I will gladly take that category. Okay, so funniest onstage moment. All sorts of ridiculous things that have happened that our wonderful guests have told their embarrassing stories to us. So For the nominees for funniest onstage moment is Isaiah's pants reoccurringly ripping in Hello Dolly. Mark's Jennifer Coolidge impersonation in the middle of SpongeBob the Musical. And Tasia's pantomiming of her body blowing up in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when the tube connection was not working, and then it had to be the entire rest of the run. And the winner is Deja Faulkner. Woo!
Yeah, congratulations. Let's go. Come on, Willy Wonka.
Hi, Nonic Nonsense. Oh my god. I am so gagged by this. I'm in my post show makeup, but I want to thank each and every one of you who listened to the podcast for voting. And I want to thank you for this award for funniest onstage moment. I want to thank my family. I want to thank myself because I think I'm goofy and funny. And I just want to thank all the wonderful theater lovers and goers and my non-union baddies for just supporting this podcast and for just being amazing. And remember, if you see a banana, it might land on you. Bye.
Thank you, Deja, for your incredibly embarrassing moment that I got to witness on stage for weeks and weeks and weeks. Thank you for the gift.
We love a bit that stays. You know, it's something accidental, but here we are.
Yes. Here we are. So thank you for the gift, Deja.
Moving on. Let's talk about the most chaotic theater experience award. Mm-hmm. Now, these are moments where actors are taken off guard, actors where they're thrown in just the deep end of the pool without some floaties. Mm-hmm. So our nominees are Ashley not getting enough people to swing grumpy old men, Laura's infamous cat-cow incident during a chorus line at Delray Beach Playhouse, and Dean's collapsing dressing room floor. And our winner is Laura Schwartzendruber and her cat-cow incident.
Hi, this is Laura. Thank you to everyone who voted for the cat-cow incident. I'm glad that amazing experience gets to live on. So, thank you.
God, the ex-wife. You know, what a show. That was possibly the most terrifying experience I've ever had on stage. And I'm glad that Laura Schwartzendruber was there to amplify it. You know, I've never seen someone looked directly over and was just like, I need to leave. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, this chorus line, you got 2 more hours of standing. Where are you gonna go? And she just went off into the wings and completely collapsed. So, you know, to your misery, here's an award. You know, so I'm glad. I hope it made you feel a little better. Jesus Christ. All
right, so we're gonna shift. I'm going to get into the HR award. Now, Michael is often HR if Jarrell is not in the show, but these are the HR worthy moments that happened on the pod that we really need human resources to step in and take care of the situation. So the nominees are Matthew Karinko for publicly making fun of tenors for like 5 minutes on the podcast. Frankie for continuously getting stoned during a performance of Puffs. And Amanda for almost posting her areola online in her chorus line costume. And the winner is Frankie and ripping his fucking pen during a show.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, all the fans out there. An unexpected honor. Don't follow in my footsteps. Please don't. Or do. I mean, no, don't. If you're watching out there and doing theater, I wouldn't advise it. But I appreciate the honor.
He's puffing puffs during puffs. It's puffception. That's incredible.
a note to the Lynn kids. As Frankie said in his video, do not do this.
I'm looking at you, Deb Katz. No.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. I mean, if you do it, tell us and we'll talk about it. But don't do it.
Don't tell stage management. Tell us. That's if that's not a quote. Don't tell stage management. Tell us.
Tell us.
Jesus Christ. Now presenting an award that I need to do a costume change for. The Michael Ursua Award. The man who is still avoiding this podcast, who enjoys a fresh Diet Coke from McDonald's, the man who I did not work with this year. Miss you. But thank you for getting me a spot on the line. Appreciate you this time around. But the nominees for this award are Michael Ursua. Mm-hmm. Michael Ursua.
Correct.
And Michael Ursua. Oh, and the winner is Michael Ursua. Michael Ursua, back-to-back wins and back-to-back years. Incredible work. So proud of you. We know you didn't submit a video. So we're just gonna continue on this bit here.
Did you even ask him for a video?
I didn't even bother.
We knew the answer was no.
We knew it was going to be no. So we saved ourselves heartbreak. It's fine. Accept this imaginary award again. I know it's going to sit wherever you want to keep it. It's fine. All right, back to Sean William Davis. All right, here we go.
Next up is craziest tour stories. For all the trauma that actors have endured because of a tour or tour auditions. I definitely don't know anything about that. So the nominees for craziest tour stories are Patrick Ryan Sullivan and his auditions for Beauty and the Beast and the casting director for the tour basically being like, we don't want you, and then him booking it on Broadway. Jordan having to go on for Cinderella after we made a big fucking deal on her interview episode talking about her switching roles to Belle in Little Mermaid. And Tommy for being in his 30s but touring the country as Santa Claus. And the winner of Craziest Tour Story is Tommy Paduano.
I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who voted for me. I feel so honored to be honored here, this imaginary event. It's crazy to play Santa Claus in your 30s, but I guess that's how you know you've made it. You've really made it. And I'm gonna do it again. Ho, ho, ho.
Congratulations, Tommy. Round 2, Santa Claus. How you doing?
Stay employed. Stay gainfully employed, Tommy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Moving on. Most chaotic episode. We all have those friends. You know, you hang out with them, and you know some fuck shit's gonna happen. These are these friends. The nominees are Ryan Kraut and Amanda Lopez, Michaela Cohen, and our good old buddy Topher. And the winner is Brian Kraut and Amanda Lopez.
Hello and greetings from your friendly neighborhood agent of chaos. Thank you everyone for the votes. Much appreciated. My co-guest, I'm sure, feels the same way. And yeah, stay tuned for more chaos and for more non-ec nonsense with Cat and Mike. I don't know if that is the exact like jingle that they have, but like it's being workshopped a little bit. So anyway, all right, I gotta run or drive or walk. Walk. Stupid.
Thank you so much for the nomination and the win for most chaotic episode on the Nonic Nonsense podcast. This is both an acceptance video and an apology video to Michael Materdomini, because this is the 175th time that he has asked me to film this video, and I kept forgetting, and here we are. I humbly accept this award alongside my work hubby, Ryan Kraut. I'm gonna pretend his picture's like right here. But thank you for voting for us for most chaotic episode. We are chaotic by nature. We were born that way. And, yeah, not much else to it. I'm sad I didn't win for another wardrobe malfunction because my non-neck titty is unhinged as always. But, you know, it's nice to win a new award for a new category. But thank you guys again. Thank you to Kat and to Michael for always having us on and for allowing the chaos to bloom on their show. I hope to see you guys for season 3, and as always, we'll never stop being very chaotic.
Congratulations, Ryan and Mandy. Your episode was incredible and concerning at the same time.
Incredibly concerning.
Yeah.
That whole episode is an HR write-up.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
Congratulations on back-to-back wins now, both of you. Ryan Kraut and Amanda Lopez winning last year in different categories, coming together, joining powers, and winning another one together. Big stuff.
Yeah. How incredible. And now you get to work with the both of them.
Oh. I love them. God, morons. We walked into the Bodyguard yesterday and we were all like, we started giggling because we knew what was about to happen. But, you know, Ryan's teaching music directing stuff. Mandy danced her ass off, and I sat on my fat ass and did nothing.
And Patrick is concerned with the choices that he made that led to the three of you all being in a show together.
Nothing can be worse than SpongeBob. Absolutely nothing. All right, Kat. Before we get into the final award, would you like to share some news about season 3 of Non-Ec Nonsense?
Okay, so
cue melodramatic music.
Okay, so let me just say, Non-Ec Nonsense has been such a ridiculously funny gift. And I am incredibly grateful. Michael and I are incredibly grateful for all the guests that we've had come on. When we started this thing in the winter of 2023 now, we were both in a
naive.
well, not naive. We were just in a different place, career-wise, time-wise, where we were able to do a lot of episodes, and the releasing of them was a little bit chaotic because basically since then our careers have like picked up fast and furious, and to be frank, it feels unfair to us when we have to split up and divide interviews and we can't be there for both of them. It feels unfair to you as the audience when we can't give a consistent every single Monday in our season episodes. So we have made the executive decision that season 3 will be the final season of Non-Ec Nonsense.
Oh God. Look at this. This is sad. That was depressing.
No. Listen,
season 3 is going to be a incredible banger.
Straight bangers, because we're going to try to pre-record while we are only working on one show as much as humanly possible.
Yep.
We are going to pre-record. We are going to try to fill it with nonstop interviews because we know that's what you guys like to be there for. We want to give you guys consistently high quality episodes, and we want them to be fun for you.
Yep.
And
so it's going to be a shorter season, but each episode and each guest is going to be just straight heat. There is, it's going to be a full blast. We're going to be incredibly consistent. And we're ready to bring Nonic Nonsense out with a bang. Especially because, this is a project that we both care about, and it was a blast when getting to start it up and, getting everything going. But like Kat said, with time and with career progression, it's impossible for us to continue it on at the kind of quality that we would both want it at. And plus, Kat is working her ass off with this. So, editing everything and making sure everything's tight, and released and scheduled. So, it's big props to her. But we gotta put this baby of mice and men Nonic Nonsense. So,
Jesus Christ.
But that is the sad, sappy news. Michael Ursua, this is your actual last chance to get on this podcast. So let's get it done, okay? Everyone wants it. It's not just a meme. Like, genuinely, people want you on this thing. So season 3 is your last chance. Let's get you on, okay? Kat, you want to call in anyone else? So I know Leah Sessa. I want Leah Sessa on here. Get Leah Sessa going. Patrick Fitzwater. Hi, buddy. Listen, hubby was on. Let's get you on here as well. Okay.
I know we are in talks of scheduling SJ Nelson, our Snow White from the Disenchanted tour, to come on. I feel like we're gonna have some returners, some classic returners from previous episodes that we will sneak in because we know how much you guys love to hear from them. But yeah, no, it's...
and this last award winner guarantees themselves a spot in next season. So, Kat, would you like to announce the nominees for worst, quote unquote, best guest from season 2?
Yes, we have to put this in quotations because last year, people, when we first did the Nonnies, people were legitimately like, so as they went through voting, because we leave it so you can write in whatever you want. It's not just a click button thing, so we don't have to show the results, but also so people can write in whatever they have. And people were like, no one is the worst guest. Everyone's been incredible. And it's
you even watch this podcast? You even know what this is about? Okay. It's clearly not the worst. Sorry, we had to justify it. We were on the verge of getting a cancellation, and we were like,
no, I don't even think it was like we were on the verge of a cancellation. People just got sad that they thought that like someone was bad at our fucking show. And I'm like, guys, the worst guest on Nonic Nonsense are me and Michael. We're the worst guest. If you're really thinking the worst people, it's the fucking two of us.
No one wants to hear us talk.
No, come on. Why do you think the numbers go up significantly when we have a guest? It's because no one wants to fucking deal with us.
They're like, yeah, whatever. Get them out of here.
So, now that we have really explained the worst guest category, the nominees are Sarah Schock, Laura Schwarzendruber, and Jennifer McLean. And the winner, going 2 for 2, is Sarah Schock.
Hey, what's up, Nonic Nonsense friends? I can't believe it. I'm on a hot streak. The worst guest again. I just can't believe it. I just want to say thank you. I've had a great year of not diagnosing people, and I hope you have too. It's going to be a tough year this year, friends, so let's just keep our little chins up, keep making art, and keep making nonsense. I hope I get to record another one, and I'll see you guys soon. Drive carefully.
Auntie Sarah, back to back. Come
Auntie Sarah.
on. She brought out the broom. She brought it out.
With the competition away.
Big congratulations, Sarah Shock. Always, such a pleasure talking. And this constant support for someone that she met at auditions almost a decade ago and is still like, hope everything's good, wish you nothing but the best. It's great. You're a nonsense lifer, and we love you.
Hell yeah.
And we are super, super happy to give you this award again. So that guarantees you a spot for the trifecta, the Return of the Jedi-esque Nonsense season 3. So I'm already looking forward to diving in a third time with you. But congratulations.
Congrats, Auntie. So, Nonsense season 2. I can't believe that we've gotten through 50 episodes.
Yeah, 50. When looking back, when you sent that text to the Sluts group chat and you were like, let's do a podcast. Did I think it was going to get to 50 episodes? No. Did I even think it was going to actually happen? No, but it did, and it grew us closer as friends. And it let us, learn about other people's bullshit and connect with other people and make, awesome relationships from there. Like I would have never reconnected with, for example, Sarah, if it were for this podcast. So I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for you. And I'm grateful for the people who listen. But yes, season 2 has officially wrapped. No official start date for season 3, but on social medias it will be announced, and then it will, we'll hype it up as the farewell tour.
Oh yeah.
But, Kat, any closing remarks?
I just grateful to you, Michael. Grateful for the audience. I can't believe we've survived this long. And the fact that people still listen, still look forward to Nonsense, and we haven't gotten canceled.
Virtual high five. Whack. Season 3, we're getting canceled. That's the
season 3 final episode. We drop all the truth.
No fucks.
We never hired again.
All right, we're going a little too far. Okay. But in closing, for season 2, this is Michael Materdomini signing off.
And this is Kat Gold signing off.
See you in season 3. But until then, stay happy, stay healthy.
No COVID!